Hey guys, this is Stephen Barlow's TV, another episode, and here today we're talking about midsummer hydrangea care. So hydrangeas are a mystery to a lot of gardeners out there, and sometimes they're a mystery to me. They can be tricky, they can be finical, but when they're blooming, they're awesome. And this year I feel like is one of the better hydrangea years on the macrophylla side. Macrophyllas, let's refresh them, are the ones with the pom-pom heads. They flower from the end of June till the middle to the end of July, and then you have the next group that comes is the paniculata ones. Those are the ones that have the cone-shaped ones. And the main difference, the question we get asked all the time is when to prune my hydrangeas. So what I have right here is a macrophylla. This is the pom-pom shaped one. You can see I have some pink and blue in here. And what are we going to do in the summer? So if this hydrangea was too big for my garden, as these flowers start to die off, I'm pruning this almost now for next year to be shorter. The reason why I'm doing this in the beginning of July is these hydrangeas, the macrophyllas, form new flowers on growth from the previous year. So let's talk about that again. So if I prune this right now, I'm pruning it back, and the new growth that comes out this year is what's going to form the flower for next year. If I wait until August or September and prune it then, it is too late and this plant will not flower next year. So if I wanted to, I would go through and I could prune some of these off. It's very important though too, you do not go too far back down. I'm going down maybe about a foot. The great thing about this is you can put it in a vase, you can clip it and do what you need to do. Now, you do not have to prune your hydrangea. If you are happy with the way it looks, the way it is in your garden, you can just leave it and let the flowers die back naturally and give them a quick snip in the fall, alrighty? But now is the time if you want to completely prune it. The other thing is we are entering some hot days here in the summer in New Jersey. And a lot of people will email us or call us and say, my hydrangeas are wilting, what should I do? What's going on with your hydrangea is it is transpiring, meaning losing water faster than it can take it up through the roots. So you don't want to sit there and soak your roots because what you're doing is you're actually cutting off oxygen. You do want to make sure the roots are well watered, but what you want to do is you can go through and mist the leaves, preferably early in the morning or later in the day, and that will help to rehydrate your hydrangea, okay? I don't recommend doing it from, say, around 11 o'clock till 3 or 4 o'clock misting the leaves, because what could happen, you get something called sunburn, where the water will sit in the leaf, and the glare of the sun will magnify it, and then it'll burn the leaves of the hydrangea. But I would recommend going through out there at night and giving a little mist, not soaking them, just a mist so they can rehydrate. Just like if you were to jump in a cold shower on a hot day, it helps to cool you off. It'll help to cool them off. So that's the macrophyllas. So now is the time. The other thing that I like to recommend to do right now is these guys. You'll see my hydrangeas here have a little bit of pink. I wish they were blue. That's my fault. I didn't put enough sulfur in there to drop the soil pH. So I am probably gonna put some sulfur in these right now. And then I'm gonna do it again right in September, and then I'm gonna do it again in the spring. So I'm really getting the pH, because that's what, the pH of the soil, that's what determines how blue or pink my hydrangeas are. I wanna keep getting that sulfur in there to lower that pH to get a nice dark blue. So we sell something called, it's from a spoma, it's to turn your hydrangeas blue. Basically what it is sulfur. You can also use hollytone. Hollytone helps to drop the pH of the hydrangeas, and also helps to fertilize them. So those are just some tips on your macrophylla hydrangeas for this midsummer. We will do another video on the paniculatas as they're just now starting to come into flower. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Make sure you share it with your friends and like our videos. Have a great day.